This is an exclusive highlight from My Michigan TV. For more clips, full episodes, and featured stories, visit mymytv.com.
Welcome back to Michigan Fun, where we take a look at the events that are happening around the state of Michigan. And today we're going to talk Mackinac Island. And with us is STEPH Castleton. She is the content manager for the Islands Convention and Visitors Bureau. Welcome, STEPH.
Hi, thank you so much for having me today.
You guys got some great news you need to share with everyone.
Yeah, absolutely. So I got to watch that ad as right before I came on, and oh my gosh, to see the island. I mean, I see it every day, but it's so fun to see that ad. Last year, we were named the #1 island destination by Travel and Leisure magazine. And this year, we were named the #1 summer destination by USA Today Travel. So many accolades kind of coming the island's way, which is good for the whole state and a lot of fun for Northern Michigan, but just so fun to represent the island and be a part of it.
Is that considered a job when you're working on the island?
Yes, some days, absolutely. Like I said, we often say it in our office, we're just lucky. We get to tell the stories that all of our businesses and residents and people here on the island are working so hard to do. And we just get to tell the stories, which is a really fun part of it.
It is an amazing destination. I've been there as a day tripper, and I've been there as an overnight guest. And the difference between the two is literally night and day. You know, you got the crowds all day long. Everybody's trying to get to everybody is looking for that favorite fudge. But then later on in the evening, when that last boat leaves the dock, everything just kind of mellows out a little bit. For those who have never been there, I definitely endorse staying on Mackinac Island. And of course, one of the best times to stay on Mackinac Island is Lilac Festival time.
Absolutely. And that's coming up right around the corner. June 9th through the 18th. It's our 10-day celebration of all things lilacs. And what's so amazing is, downstate lilacs are in peak bloom right now. Some are moving toward the end of that. And up here, we're just starting to see some buds. So it really is kind of a delay for us up north. We have that cold weather and the cool air coming off of the lake and the winds. And so that's kind of the second week in June is when they really shine. And that's when our annual festival is.
And of course, everybody wants to have their major events there, whether it's the Chamber of Commerce, the Policy Conference, Knights of Columbus. There's just a whole bunch of people that come up there to stay, have their conference, because you can't get away. I mean, you're there. It's not that you can't get away. It's not easy to get away, which is a good thing. It's a good thing.
Absolutely.
I can't just get in the car and leave because I don't have a car.
No, you have to work a little harder to escape. And one thing is you can't get lost. And if you do, you'll find your way back soon enough. That's what we always tell people when we hand them a map. But yeah, it's kind of what we were talking about. It's just such a special place, whether you're coming for a day trip, an overnight trip like you recommended, coming for a festival or one of the events. People are excited about it. And I think it's a combination of the history, the beauty, and, Mackinac Island is not a new place for people coming here. They've been coming for thousands of years, even before tourism was a thing. And so we're just continuing what it's always been and getting to be a part of that. And yeah, the Lilac Festival coming up, I mean, that 10-day celebration is such a community event. We really let the lilacs shine. We're not so much a ticketed one location event. We're more of a community immersive experience. So the lilacs, we have over 250 species and 300 shrubs on the island. And so kind of every corner you turn, whether you're up at the fort or taking a carriage tour or just walking on your own, you will encounter lilacs. And I think that's part of the draw.
It is. And there is so much. You can't just pick one thing on the island. I mean, you got the two main streets downtown. You got the Grand Hotel, you've got Mission Point, and all points in between. And if you really want to take an adventure, go rent yourself a bicycle and go around the backside of the island. You know, come up where the British came up and surprised the Americans at the fort. You know, the history abounds there. I mean, it's just, I think it's amazing, and I can't say it enough. Not having any motorized transportation forces a person to slow down and smell those lilacs and enjoy the nicer things of life. I'm not surprised that you guys were voted #1, because you've always been #1 in my heart. And I think that's #1 in anybody's heart that's been to Mackinac Island. And I'm not supposed to be talking, you are, but I can't help myself.
No, you are doing a great job. This is amazing. No, sometimes it sounds like a broken record. You know, we have something for everyone, but we really do. It's a multi-generational destination in that, like you said, it forces you to slow down. We see kids, parents, grandparents, aunts and uncles, family and friends all getting together and getting to gather in a place without those interruptions, without having to be somewhere else. You know, we see them traveling in these groups and sticking together in a unique way. And I mean, again, we're just so lucky to be able to tell those stories, to share those experiences, to send out an e-blast to our followers and receive messages back telling us about the anniversary trip they just took, or they got married here 50 years ago, or they just had their third grandchild and they can't wait to bring them to the island because they've brought, the other two. And so whatever the story is, just being a part of that, it really is, just something we're so grateful for, and we'll continue to share with other people for sure.
Steph, obviously you're the right person for the job because you're passionate about it. And I really appreciate you being with us today. For those viewers that are looking for additional information on Mackinac Island and what's going on, where do they go? Where do they find that information?
Yeah, MackinacIsland.org. So that's our website, MackinacIsland.org. We do have, itineraries on there, different places to stay. And then, of course, specific to the Lilac Festival, we have an events page with that's been newly updated with our schedule of events. It has all the parade information. We have a big poster contest and just events throughout the 10 days. So people can find out more information on our website, MackinacIsland.org.
Steph, thanks for being with us today. I really appreciate talking to you.
Yeah, thank you for having me. We appreciate it.
Well, to find out more information about our events that we showed today, or any event that we have, check us out at MichiganFun.com. I want to thank all of our guests for being with us today. That was huge to be able to have those people share about their events. Again, everything that you want to know about festivals and events are on MichiganFun.com. I'd also like to thank our producer, Jared Clark, and all of the staff there at My Michigan TV. They've done a fantastic job. That's MyTV, MYMI-TV, all streaming, everything Michigan, all the time. Remember, this is Memorial Day weekend. So please check out the parades that you're going to around the state. And remember the reason for celebrating Memorial Day weekend, to honor those people that sacrificed for our freedom. I look forward to seeing you all here again next week. Until then, get out there and have some fun.
Thanks for watching My Michigan TV. If you like this video, head over to our website, mymytv.com, and subscribe for free today. That's MYMITV.com. You can also download our free app for smartphones and smart TVs. My Michigan TV. All Michigan, streaming everywhere.